Hello, this is In Time Brad. This is Dan. Hopefully you're checking me out at In Time Message. It's a group on my Facebook. Check out the information on there and add me, Dan Poindexter, to my Facebook account. Give me an ad and a hello whenever you subscribe or when you do comments. I want to talk about my topic that's on this video. And my topic is churches that are obsessed with bad reviews. Like they'll do anything to remove bad reviews from their whatever site it is. If it's Yellow Pages or if it's Google review under their company or church review, which you can click right at the bottom and it tells you about them, or if it's just an independent review, they will do anything to remove those bad reviews. The church I've been talking about, Faith Assembly Church of Jeffersonville, Indiana, they have found a way, or they contact Google to remove every single bad review that they have, and gave themselves a 5 out of 5 because of their cult members have given them all 5s and 4s and 5s and stuff like that, and have removed all the bad reviews. If you're going to pick a church to go to, if you go to church, always look up their reviews and see how honest their reviews is, because it will really tell you a lot about them and how people were treated there and how people wasn't treated. And if you do a review and that church removes it, or they contact you, like there's this church here in New Albany I went a few times a couple years ago, and I had wrote on a comment of someone else's review asking them a question, and actually the president of that district wrote me on Facebook and pretty much went off on me because he said I was harassing his reviewers. And all I asked, the lady said she was saved, and I asked her, was she filled with the Holy Ghost? And he says, you don't need to ask about if they got filled with the Holy Ghost. That's none of your business. And well, just as a Christian, I was just having a conversation with that person, and that person responded and talked to me, and they didn't have an issue. But apparently a lot of these churches don't like for you to give reviews. And if you're honest, they do anything to delete it. Like I had that church, Faith Assembly, put at the bottom all kinds of slanderous things about me they could think of, and get on their website today and not really say my name, but kind of mention what's going on. And it's really sad that there's no company or organization or government department where when people have issues with cults or with just independent churches and their craziness, that you have nowhere truly to report them and file a complaint. You can do a defamation or assassination of character lawsuit, but you're not going to go nowhere because it takes forever, and so many of these lawyers won't take your case because they don't want to have a bad standing in the community to sue a church. But there's all kinds of corruptions in churches today, just like you've seen on TV or on Facebook or Twitter about Joel Osteen charging people to come stay in his building when that hurricane was going on, or how he didn't want to help out. That might just be gossip, but it seems like something he would do. He's had a lot of bad things said about him through the years, and if you go and study a lot of things he teaches, it's occultic. It's New Age, occultic, all you can think of. It's just crazy that people actually follow this man. But it just seems like today people don't really care about what's going on with you. Like, you think when churches see church members, see you going through something, they start to think about why are they so obsessed with deleting this man's review and saying things about him. Is it something that we should know about? But people ain't like that. So what I'm saying is, it should be a red flag to you if they start deleting your reviews, or you notice that they've been altering their websites or to do anything to cover up, don't take all of these reviews. Even when you go on Glassdoors to do a job review, like myself, I always do reviews before I go anywhere, because online people will say the truth before they will say it in real life most of the time. So I always check reviews before I go to any job, because the last job I was in, they had a 2.6 and I didn't know, and I worked there for a few months, and then exactly what those people said on the review was exactly what was going on around there. So always review. If there's any red flags at all, it just sounds weird, and why is it that they're deleting or they're leaving certain people's reviews at the very bottom instead of, evening it out, is that they contact that reviewer to censor their reviews. So that should be a red flag to you. No church should have to edit anything. If someone doesn't like it, you don't have to write any type of bad thing about that person. Just have it deleted. Or ask that person to delete it. Don't just slander that person so the whole world can see. But it just lets you know there's a lot of corruption in the church today. There's a lot of craziness. So be discernful and wise about where you go to church, because a lot of these churches are going straight down. Anyways, I just wanted to make this small review. This small little thought, sorry, not a review, about reviewing people. Always review every church you go to, job, anything, store, so you can pick the best for you and pay attention to what these people are saying. Because a lot of times these people ain't doing it just to slander a church or organization, but to tell the truth and have their story told. Thank you.